came up. Same stuff, never changed up. Taking shots, get your aim up. Wanna play, get your game up. And I see you hating, so you know I gotta ask. You mad, bro?
Hey guys, EgoBusta here. I'm going to show you how I tank and one of the correct ways I think you should tank in Battlefield, especially Battlefield 1 now since the tanks are a little bit different. But in this match I go, I believe it was 37-0, and I will go through it as we watch. So let's get ready. Right now I'm just hoping more people get in my tank because that's an important thing, is having guys in your tank. And it's good to keep moving too. That's always a big plus. This guy didn't have a chance.
What a dumbass.
Exactly.
Thanks for the promotion, bitch.
That's me. But yeah, that was an easy kill, obviously. Now my thing is when you tank, especially in the open ground, like open spaces like this map, it's always best to focus on like 3 flags to keep making sure that they're in our control. And you'll see in this match, that's pretty much what I do, but I go to more than just 3.
Saved his ass.
Yeah, these are pretty easy tank kills. I mean, it's...
Coming in like a blazing motherfucking pit bull, you heard? Ah.
But yeah, this is one of the ways you can capture a flag, but it's always good to have guys in your tank so it'll cap faster. And my thing is, especially the A7V heavy tank, that's a flag capturing tank in my opinion. Just for the fact that you can have 6 people in it and you get a flag pretty much just like that. And as the match goes on, you'll see more and more people get in when they see how good I'm doing. I'm not boasting, but it's the truth. So yeah, there's another one coming in. Just past the enemy, but getting more here. Yeah, I guess he was in the map mode because he did not know I was there. And he didn't have a chance either. Now, if you notice, if you played the game, the trial version, you notice that the AT anti-tank guns now have way more stopping power, way more damage. Oh, phase cross. Guess that's a phase guy. He's dead. But yeah, also another thing is to keep moving because of those tanks. Not tanks, but grenades. And that's also another thing. A lot of tankers that drive usually don't think about the gunners they have and what position their tank is in. A lot of times I will stop and position myself. Like you might see, might be this part. There's going to be a part where I get into a line where each side has line of sight to enemy targets and they're just firing away, getting kills, getting me points, and getting them points. Now you'll see what I do here. Sometimes it's good to just say screw it and retreat, come back because you don't want to die. Like I just said, I'm bailing. Because you really don't want to have to wait for a tank spawn, you know, if it's not already there when you die. So D's an easy one to cap because it's a lot of open space. Unlike B, where it's that ruined buildings and little places where you can hide and get caught up when you're in a tank. So. And if you notice, the guy, one of my teammates, Hertzy, he was with me pretty much the whole time, and you'll see what his score was at the end. Even though he didn't get too many kills, he got enough kills, but he didn't get nowhere near as much as I did. I think I got double what he got, but he didn't die either. Hint, hint. That's a lot of things I think a lot of players don't realize is the points you can get being in a gun and the points the tank driver can get by letting his gunners, machine gunners, get kills and suppress and stuff like that. Now we'll move on to C. Checking the score, see what it was. How he didn't die, I don't know, but now I usually like the breakthrough tank, but since it's more for its main gun is mainly for anti-tank duties, it's really not good for infantry. There's no real splash damage to the shells. And it seems the canister rounds were nerfed a little bit. They're not as powerful as they were. Like I can get up to where my guys are right now with a dead-on shot and it won't kill them a lot of times. And as always keep moving. You don't want to be stationary for too long.
Come on, let's capture that objective.
Oh, we will. And always make sure you have your instant heal, your instant repair saved for when you need it. This poor guy. Now you see I stopped and he got the kill. That's another thing that tank drivers, because I know when I'm in a gunner with a guy that's driving and he's just all over the place, he never stops, he just doesn't think about the guys that's in the tank with him. I, on the other hand, kind of try to think about the guys that's with me. You know, get them some points and some kills and make sure it's fun for them. Make sure they have targets to shoot at. You'll see there's going to be one part where they're just letting loose. And there's enemies all in front of them where I have my tank positioned. And this poor guy. Now B is not really a flag on this map that I like to try and cap with the tank. Unless if I have some infantry support, because there's this, like I said, too many places where guys can hide and kind of ambush you. You really can't see them. But like this, well, that should have been a kill, but that's what I consider the A7V heavy tank. It's pretty much a armored flag capturing vehicle, really. And you'll notice in this match, I keep going, like, they keep getting the flags, and I keep going back and getting them. Now, if I didn't do that, we more than likely wouldn't have won this match.
Line creeper, one of this.
It was always nice. Yeah, that was another thing that I was getting some issues with was this coloring. I don't know if that's just a bug that needed to work out. I did have some weird graphics.
We are losing objective Duff.
And of course, always stop to repair when you can. Just for that reason right there up ahead. And I've got my instant repair almost done, so if I take hits I can pretty much get back to 100% pretty quick. And that's all she wrote. Poor guy. And if you're taking shots like that, like I'm doing now, always, fall back. A lot of times you don't want to go straight charging in because you don't know what's going on. Here's that part I was talking about where you position the tank. And you notice I got two of them on that side, so I know that. I'm aware of that, so what I do is I turn and give them a line of sight. Now, although I don't think they killed anybody, it does suppress them.
Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
See, now we got some guys at B, so that's when I go in and try and help cap it. And the tank's not full, still only 2 other people, but it will get full as the game progresses. Merely for the fact that I wasn't dying, so. That's me talking to a teammate. A lot of times they didn't seem to see guys that are right in front of them. Guns are damaged, but that's alright. Start the repair. And of course you don't want to stop and keep repairing, you gotta keep moving. Get to a safe spot. But he's taking fire too, so that kinda help me out a little bit.
Tank. Right there.
See, he's not focused on me. And I had time to repair. All the while saving my instant heal. Or instant repair. I keep saying heal for some reason.
Building. Fucking stuff.
And right now I'm deciding where I should go. I'm either thinking about C or B. I think I choose C.
An anti-vehicle kit is available near your location.
Oh, bad day for him. And he gets out. Bad day for him too. It was a bad day for everybody that came across me in this match. Still got the same two guys. Like I said, the squad mate stayed with me pretty much the whole time.
We have taken objective
He was
apples.
smart. You'll see why at the end.
We have lost objective Duff.
Oh, the sweet
We have
points.
lost objective Edward.
Now, if I was squad leader, I would obviously mark the flags to get the extra points, but I would ask him to do it, and he never did, so I just went on my way. Oh, you can hear them screams. Yep, can't hide there, buddy. You see in the chat, they thinking we're hacking just because I'm a pretty good tanker. They just don't know. It's true skill when they see it.
We are losing objective Edward.
Now, I just don't worry about those guys that's running around there. I'm more worried about the flags. That's the most important thing.
We have taken objective Butter.
And this guy's gonna get a couple of shots in, but it's not gonna last long. Mainly for that reason.
We have taken objective Duff.
I still got guys at D. But I believe we have infantry there, so I left it. So I'll go to E since it's fully under their control. And just come rolling in. Oop, nope. We wasn't getting away from that.
We have lost objective Duff. We have lost objective Charlie.
And repair when you can. So there. Took a few shots sometimes, I don't know why.
We are losing objective Edward.
Losing E. Looks like all is lost here, but no. Still got their repair. That's why you need to save it when situations like that. See where I have the tank positioned so they can have firing lanes.
We have lost objective Butter. An enemy airship is en route.
Heading to C, but I think I turned to F.
We have lost objective Freddy.
Yeah, that's what I do. Since it's closest to our main spawn area.
An enemy airship has arrived.
Oh, poor horse. Sorry. If you notice in the whole game, like the flags keep getting switched back and forth.
We are losing.
And if I wouldn't have been going to each flag and capping them, like I said, it's more than likely we probably would have lost.
Objective apples. We have taken objective Charlie.
Oh, bad day for him.
We are winning.
We are winning. How he didn't take any damage, I do not know. That happens a lot.
Objective Freddy.
objective! Capture it, boys! Here they come! Don't let them fucking touch you!
Now, you see at the end, you can pause it. You'll see the guy that was with me, the Hertzie. He was second in points, and he was just riding around with me in a tank, and he got 18 kills, I think. But still, to be second is pretty good. Now, if they had other people with me the whole time, they would have been the same amount of points, pretty much. Would have been top 5 in points. Now, if this would have lasted, I would have won this battle, obviously. But got that one last.
Oh, 1 point That's how you fucking
Yep, that's how you do it. As you see in the chat, people complaining, thinking it's cheats. Look there, he got 32,000 points. Far above everybody else, even on our team. That's what happens when you with a good tanker and you work together. A lot of people think, you know, even a tank driver, you got to think about the gunners, and you'll do good. But yeah, that's it. I hope you learned something. Maybe try it out. Trying to use those tactics that I use, and like I said, I always think about the guys that's in your tank with you. And that's a wrap.